Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Yeah, we're on episode... Okay, yeah. So what I'm going to do first is come over here, stealth kill this guy. And just because I want BP, I'll get it. By the way, I'm not using the stick for attacks. I'm using the directional buttons. Well, I got caught. That sucks. Now, luckily for me, there's a way out of this scenario. If you get caught, I recommend coming up here and doing this. Basically, just standing back for protection. Nah, fuck that. You know what's funny is, like, there's no reason for me to exactly keep resetting, right? Obviously, there's no reason for that to happen. I'm just being dumb. I'm being silly. I could just wait until, like, later in the game, because there is actually an item that you get later in game that will help you with those S ranks, and I'm essentially just wasting my time doing all that stuff. But I still kind of want to just try to do it the best I can. By the way, whenever you get these blade mode boxes, I guess you can call them, whenever you get those cut open, they're usually cut open for good. Alright, there's a way I used to do this stealthily. I don't know how to do it now. I think it was like... Yeah, because like this... I think we're good. Yeah, see, he'll see us. All you gotta do is just run back here. You run back here and you hide. And then you wait for that guy right there to fuck off. And when he fucks off, you want to... Well, whenever the gecko goes around, you want to be able to get behind him. By the way, when I was younger, my cousin, you know, he's a big Metal Gear fan, and I remember him showing me like MGS4 and shit, and it weirded me out with the fucking geckos mooing and making cow noises. And then I looked it up like not that long ago, like why they do that, and from what I've heard, it's like, oh, it's because it's a psychological effect. It's to fuck with the enemy or whatever. Yeah, see how my back of my blade is blue now? So for those that were curious about what I was talking about... For fuck's sake, fuck it, whatever, who cares? I don't think it counts toward S rank anyway. Who gives a shit? There. I don't mean... I'm so used to doing it and always striving for perfection in every scenario that it just eats me alive. And by the way, the ones that count toward S ranks, like, you'll know. You'll know if they count toward the full thing or not. For, like, the chapter end. That's where it really matters. Alright, so these are VR missions. Just like in, you know, any other Metal Gear, you get VR missions. And I will not be doing them, so... I don't know if I'll probably even show it off, to be fair. Probably not. They're really annoying and just really obnoxious to get through. They're neat, of course, but if you're going for, you know, all the achievements, then they have to be finished, and I think you have to get gold on all of them, too. And it's really annoying. This is actually one of the coolest fights coming up, too, by the way. Thank God that Raiden's chin is made out of metal, because holy shit. Well, it's not even just his chin, it's his whole fucking bottom jaw. This fight right here is a lot of fun to do. Perfectly. Just like with anything in this game, but... Alright, for the sake of Let's Play, fine. If I get hit, I get hit. If I really wanted to do it so badly, I could just do an S rank Let's Play. It's funny that graphically speaking, the cutscenes don't look as good on the 1 compared to, like, the actual in-game look. Which to me is what matters the most. I don't really watch the cutscenes much anymore. I know a lot of them are pretty cool. I'm just saying that like I'm more focused on gameplay. I still love that Bayonetta aspect of Platinum though. Where like legs can also be used as an attack. Alrighty. I wish you the best of luck, buddy. Also another great song. I forget the exact name of it. I think either My Own Master or something like that. Yeah, you think I should know this. By the way, yes, there's an explosive barrel over there. Be careful. So LQ has a few different attacks. He has a long-range attack, but... Okay, yeah, there's this one that sucks, by the way. But if you do get the parry off, especially on hard or higher difficulties, it does a lot of damage to him. But yeah, he's got like that long-range knife throw. He's got this move right here, which is really good to parry. If you're going for parries, especially in Revengeance mode, that's an absolute godsend of a move to parry. Because it will just delete his health bar. I mean, since we're not on, you know, Revengeance, then of course it doesn't matter. He does actually have like a normal combination attack that he'll say that he does. Here and there. As in, like, he does actually have like a combo attack thing he can do. It just depends on whether or not he's going to do it or not. So we'll see. And now we have to fight the first wave of mooks. Pretty easy stuff. Just walk up to him and go for a parry. Of course, you don't have to press the quick time event if you don't want to. I probably should just at least try to show that off. By the way, the parry time or parry window is actually pretty damn lenient. Fuck it, I just want one. Come on. I say lenient, but well, lenient's not exactly it. Well, I don't know. It's lenient enough. How about that? It works. Alright, Buster Brown, I got your first fucking group done. So now you're gonna come fight me like a good dog? Yeah, here's the combination attack. He does it 3 times. It's one of the harder ones to parry, though, in my opinion. At least I tend to have trouble with it. And like I said before, that's the thing. That's the move right there you want to get down. It's kind of hard to tell when he's gonna do the, like, which specific move he's gonna do. Because it kind of looks like the same as like that other move where he just charges to the kind of, you know, dash toward you and yeah. Like this one could easily beat, yep, see. I mean, there's a slight differentiation between it, I think. At least it looks like there might be. One looks like it kind of has more of like a glow / red eye to it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just fucking stupid. I'm still kind of hoping that you would just run toward me, but you're not. There we go. So when they run toward you, just block. And then mash, you know, mash heavy, and then just mash the fuck out of quick time event to make sure that you get it. It's the same quick time event every time, by the way, so don't worry about it. There you go. There's set number 2. And now we actually go for the fight. Yeah, this one's really hard to parry, though, for me. I gotta watch out for that barrel because, yep. I already said I'm not doing it. I already said I'm not restarting. Which kind of sucks, too. I took damage at the last second. And LQ is down. And then usually after every boss fight, they'll send you a nice little voicemail. To make sure that you know for a fact that they're dead. There we go. Oh, see, I got a fucking A rank for that, and I'm kind of pissed. Alright, fine, I'll go fuck into the sub-menu. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna be honest. There it is. It's like left on the D-pad. There we go. There. There's your fucking sub-weapons. Now leave me alone. And if you want to, like, you know, use health, I think it's, like, down. Yeah. You select which nano paste you have. And since I have health nano paste, it uses that. If you have 5 full nano paste, like, in your inventory, then you pick up more, it counts it as BP. So, if you want more BP, that'd be the way to do it. Yeah, try to get spotted by these fuckheads. And then riot shielders, or I should say shield enemies. Not too difficult to deal with. Depends on the situation. What you want to do is you want to wait for them to go for an attack, and then you want to parry that attack, and then knock their shields out. But as you can see, he's being a tough little shit right now. Yeah, also if they get too far away, then that can happen. You just lose out on your shit. I'm having a hard time fucking going for parries now all of a sudden. Why is that, game? Care to tell me? Is it because I'm talking too much? Whatever. Ah, for fuck's sake. Like, I want this on Datsu so I can at least get some points so I can, you know, upgrade my, you know, my shit. Also, I don't know the name of this song, but whenever I hear it, it's really fucking cool. Like, the part where it picks up. It's really cool. Basically, like, right around here. I can't find this damn song, though. Funny enough, every time I think about this bridge, I think about my grandma. Because I remember, I think, distinctly that she would show up. And then I was playing this while she was at the house for whatever reason. Alright, so Chopper Boss. There are better ways to take this boss down. You can unlock a move that will allow you to basically just dash toward him. Or you can do what I'm about to do right now, which is blow him right out of the fucking sky. And that's the hard one to do, to be fair. Yeah, when he launches missiles like that, you want to be careful. So just equip your stinger, preferably your stinger, and then just wait for him to kind of stop doing whatever he's doing. It's kind of hard to do this fight without taking damage in the beginning, if you're, you know, just first doing this fight, as in, like, yeah, it's hard to no damage this fight, just based on having, like, no items whatsoever to really do it with. But there you go. Cha-ching. Got that A rank. Alright. We're going to get our first chance to get a hand, finally. Pretty soon, actually. You have to take out this wave of enemies first. So we can either stealth, kill all these ass wipes, or we can just run through and just, you know, go straight up agape and just turn everything into a goatsy. But getting stealth is a bit of a better idea, to be fair. Alright, I was going to say, well, at least we got 2 of them. Alright, so these hang glider guys. Pro tip with them. Jump up and just fucking go for a cut. Make sure you try to cut both the glider and the guy at the same time if you can. Because they both have Zandatsu, for one. Well, they both have, like, fuel cells that you can get out of them. But that's why. The fucking thing will stay alive if it's not killed. And yeah, reaching for it is kind of hard. Also, I don't have the air parry yet, so I have to be careful with that. Ah, fuck it. Let's just launch a stinger missile at his ass. Why? Because I don't know why. Also, you can do this to them in air, and then, of course, you could just, you know, get your fuel back. God, I am just taking shit today, huh? Well, it's because I'm not trying to be perfect about it either. If I was actually trying to be perfect about this, you know, I probably wouldn't have this much trouble. Although, to be fair, you could argue, like, well, just don't fucking have trouble anyway, dickhead. Just play the game normally and have fun and just be good at the game. Yeah. I could try that. Alright, this part's annoying. There's two ways to get in. You can either just fuck off and get the hand, like Doctor tells you, or you can just fuck up getting the hand and then have to cut the thing down with blade mode. Which, you know, I wonder, just out of curiosity. Alright, Kev, I'm trying to do something real quick. I've never really tried cutting it beforehand. Like, just knowing that I have to. Okay, I didn't. Well, I mean, you can. That's cool. I've just never really seen that before. Yeah, anyway, these guys will spawn in. And it looks like no one fucking did. Well, let's go get that hand anyway. Just because I kind of just want it. So all we have to do... Oh, well, there's a VR mission thing right here. Which reminds me, there's an extra mission I can go do real quick, too. While I'm at it. Just because. Come up behind him, actually, and go for a stealth kill. Try not to go for a top stealth. And then use... You want to use the stick to make that a bit more of a perfect shot on the hand. Also, no guarantee, but I'll try to show off as many of these fights as I can. These main fights. And just because, just keep my fuel going so I don't get hit by anything too crazy. Yeah, I'll try to show off secret fights too. Because, you know, why not? They're here. I get more BP from it. Yeah, without my full skill set and my full weapon set, which, by the way, yes, you do get weapons, and yes, they do carry over into Game Plus. It's just like any other fucking, you know, quality good hack and slash would do. Because, after all, you know, it wasn't obvious we're playing absolute fucking quality of gaming here. Like, unironically, too. And, speaking of quality, I'm not doing a very good job at showing off any of my skill presets. But then again, you're asking me to play on a completely new game alongside the fact of, well, trying to let's play and talk at the same time and try to show off. And it doesn't really work that way for me. You can cut this down and knock that guy down there. Okay, never mind. Also, this is the first introduction to armored enemies. They suck. They're the worst. And they will ruin all your S ranks forever in a day to come. So, why worry about them when I could just do something completely different called, I'm just gonna fuck off and throw a grenade at his ass. But what I should do is focus on trying to get these guys killed. Yeah, every time you go for a parry on these twats, what they'll do is they'll fuck up your parry. They'll just do it. They'll just fight you back, pretty much. It's really obnoxious. And I hate them. Would love to show off more of these guys here, but I can't because I'm getting my fucking ass pinned down. And yes, by the way, guards with guns is a fucking nightmare. And yes, this too is a nightmare to S rank if you're curious. But if you ninja dash and attack while doing it, you can stop them from shooting because, well, obviously they're getting hit by a sword. It's probably gonna hurt. All things considered. Down here somewhere there should be a secret thing you can go pick up. I think it's, yep, here you go. VR mission right here. I got so used to playing RE4 that I thought there was like a quick turn for a second. It's like, no, it's MGR, bro. You have two ways you can get up there. Through that, you can go this way. Okay, maybe there's more than two, I guess, but still. Oh yeah, 3D photo frame, that's something that's obviously carried over from, like, you know, MGS. Essentially, it's a distraction tool. If you see a guy and you want to distract them, then you just throw it down and they'll be distracted by it. Grenade right here. So if you need some grenades on hand, there you go. Forgot what this was. BP. Alright, cutscene. Yeah, I know this game, for the most part, inside and out. Not, like, I know literally everything I'm doing. I'm just saying that I have a pretty good idea what things are where. And what's crazy is I think we fight 2 bosses in the same chapter. Like, that's just nuts to me. Yeah. There's also another secret fight around here, too, by the way. You'll see what I mean when we get there, of course. Why do people wear a jacket without their arms inside the jacket? You're not a One Piece character.
What's happening? Your heart rate spikes.
Yeah, I just dodged a bullet. All right,
You know what's funny is like Mistral reminds me a lot of I don't remember her name. Sorry, I don't remember her name from MGS2. Fortune? Was that her name? I can't fucking remember. But she gives me those vibes. That chick that just couldn't die or whatever it was. Oh, well. Anyway, back on topic. So we got a good opportunity for stealth, and looks like a hand if you want it. Kill this guy. Easy. Nothing too crazy. Walk up to this guy. Get that kill. And if we're lucky enough, I was going to say get that hand as well. And there's also a gecko patrolling, so watch out. Don't worry about, like, getting yellow caught. Even if it's red, it's not really a big deal. Yeah, watch out for that gecko to the right there. Sometimes there's supposed to be a guy up here, but I guess he came down here because he saw us. Alright, I think we should still be fine. Yeah, we're getting chased down. If we just run away just far enough, we can at least hide out and make sure we don't get actual caught. I mean, even if I do get caught, oh well. Okay. I want to get that stealth kill. Just to save myself the trouble of having to fight it and, you know, whomstever else. Actually, technically, here's the funny thing. On Revengeance mode, I'm pretty sure it might, I don't know if it's just Revengeance mode, but you're supposed to get caught here in order to get another secret fight to appear. Yeah, how fucking weird is that? So just because I'll let this guy catch me. And then it should, yeah, obviously spawn in more guys, which you use to... Okay, maybe it doesn't spawn in more guys. No, they're there. Yeah, they'll spawn in at least these dorks. So, but on Revengeance mode, it spawns in a much tougher enemy to fight. Let's just say that. A grad. For those that are aware. Pretty sure it's called grad. But it's very big and very dangerous and very scary. And that's not just the only secret fight, too, that we have to do. Yeah, if you want the rank for this section, you have to do this fight. You have to get caught here. It's very strange why they implemented that in the first place. I don't know why. I'm just going to go for the jump here because it makes it a little easier to kind of align myself with it, to be fair. And there you go. You get your rank, I get my BP, and move on. But yeah, you can just still kill the first few guys and you're pretty much good to go. And then there's a group right here. If I had a certain weapon, I could use that to my advantage, but I can't. I want to try to get that guy killed. Not the arm guy, but... Well, I mean, yeah, I want him killed too. Oh, okay, nice. And just get my, fuel back. Oh, never mind. Yeah, see what I mean by the whole parry thing? Yeah, these guys are just the worst when that... What you want to do is you want to try to, like, get them in the air and go for an uppercut. Or do that. Do, like, a slam attack. So you can get some more damage on them, because they'll block most of your attacks. And as soon as they have an arm or a limb that's ready to be chopped, go for it. What the fuck?
We intercepted call for backup during your last fight. The
Okay, dude just
on your solid on the radar.
straight up disappeared. Alright, here's one of our first actual side quests we can do. And I don't think I have any... No, I do, okay. Yeah, aim at him first. He should be the first one you knock down. These guys are a pain in the dick, though. And there's 2 choppers on your ass. Also, you can just tap L1 to fire off a missile. I mean, I got aim grenades. That should work. Yeah, thought so. Now, sometimes... Oh, yeah, by the way, you can use the other chopper to your advantage here as well. Basically to make it to where, like, his friend will just attack him. Funny enough. Go for a full combination of light attack in the air. If you want to use your EM grenade, go right ahead. You could just save them for later for, like, better opportunities, but... Because this is still technically a boss fight, I can... theoretically whip it out here and still get some decent chunks of damage off. Just for the hell of it. Come on, you should be fucking dead by now. I never use RPGs, so why not? That's why, because you have to, you know, reload it every time. Yeah, he's pretty much done for. All you gotta do is just chop once and he's gone. There you go. Yeah, I'm really sucking shit on these, but... Like I said, what do you expect? Alright, into the refinery. Not my favorite part of the chapter, but... Here we go. And a long fucking codec call, by the way. I might add, on top of that. But if I'm lucky enough, we might be able to take out the next boss. If we're fast enough at this, we'll see.
2 years ago. There should be a narrow path around there that leads to the plant. It is protected by a fence, but probably you can cut your way through.
But probably you can cut your way... Yeah.
Don't get caught.
Sorry, the way he said that, the way he worded that just sounded kind of weird. It just seemed kind of weird. Alright, all you gotta do, like he said, is just do this. Just cut through and you're basically good. You also get ranked on this fight too, by the way. And we'll be introduced to the tripods. I think that's what they're called. These little fucks are really annoying. Because you can't see where they're at. And they'll attack you. And you have a hard time going for a parry because you can't see where they're at. So just keep hitting up and X. And there you go, you're pretty much good. And these guys will spawn in, which, you know, you can get Zandatsus off of. Or you can use little tripods to get, you know, fuel out of them too. By the way, tripods can grab you. And if they grab you, they'll knock down your fuel. And, of course, well, that will happen. By the way, getting fuel back from the tripods also gives you health as well. And yes, you can just use blade mode to cut through these little shitheads too, if you wanted. They're not a big deal. Again, unless you're going for rankings, they're not really a big deal. But that's, I guess you could say, with everything, right? Alright, here's a fun stealth section that I don't like doing at all. So we got cameras, right? Which you can destroy. A simple 4-hit, you know, upper or air combo should be enough to do the job. Typically. If you get spotted, that sucks. Oh well. You get a jam grenade, which... Oh, you can just do that. Yeah, cut down the pillar. Just makes me want to play MGS1, you know, because chaff grenades don't have. Alright, so first, before you come in here, make sure you scan as much as you can. If you get caught here, they'll just spawn in some guys. And if you do get caught here, or anywhere in this room, it'll lock this door down, so be careful. Watch out for your lasers. Grab your stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, I was going to say, I should be able to reach him. Alright, I'm going to try my best to stealth this. Of course, no promises, but we'll see. It all depends on where this guy up above is going to go first. Alright. Perfect time to do that. I'm just gonna run over here and grab this dickhead. I don't care if I get spotted right now or not. Like, you know, I'm sure the machine gun will probably spot me. That's fine. I think we got out just fine, actually. I don't think of it. Yeah, surprisingly enough, I did it pretty well. The game just kind of gave it to me and just let me go. Alright. I'm gonna make it quick. Nah, I want points. It's 100 per, but, you know. And then for this dork, just cut him up. No need for stealth. And there you go. Come out here. There's this. Give us a big old boost of health boost. An extra 10% upgrade. Or at least in this game it's called endurance. But it's still the same thing. It's just basically health. Now that's all complete. We can finally go and take on the next boss. I'm not even fucking kidding. I could have sworn there was a little shithead that you can find and you can shoot at down here somewhere. I think I'm wrong. Might be a different place I'm thinking of. Might be Sundowner's crap area that I'm thinking of. Yeah, I think so. Alright. Up we go. On the Near Automata Tower. That's what I think of whenever I play either game. I'm like, oh yeah, it's like that tower from Near Automata or from MGR. Still have not beaten Automata yet because like every time I go to play it, I just get bored of it. I'm just not a big like. I don't mind action RPGs like, you know, Kingdom Hearts. I love that shit, but there's just some that I just cannot play. All right, real quick, I'm gonna mute my mic.
Cold wind of France. And you, your reputation precedes.
Alrighty, there we go. Sorry. I might have to do that every once in a while, just because, you know, obviously I don't want anybody to hear me coughing up lungs.
Born in Algeria myself, you know. I'm only half French. We had our own civil war in the 90s. So you see, cut from this.
Like I give a fuck. I'm American.
I lost my whole family, everything. But I butchered those fuckers. My family's killers. That's when I realized I am.
You know what's funny is I'm again, since I'm so used to not watching cutscenes, it's throwing me off seeing Mistral in a jacket. She also has a pretty fucking badass song, by the way, just saying.
To be honest, I found it quite dull.
And yes, most everybody is named after some type of wind.
After another
You got Mistral, Monsoon, Jetstream Sam.
without challenge,
I forget the exact reason why. Well, the winds of destruction, right? So yeah.
at least they had a cause to die for. And then I met him.
Boomst. A little boyfriend.
And I knew what I had been missing. His ideas gave my life meaning. Ideals, Jack. What are yours?
I bet you anything, those little tripod things in real life probably have like the strength of like 10 chimpanzees. They just look like they do.
So naive.
And if I must kill to protect them, so
But I bet they fist pretty good.
It seems we have less in
Get
common.
double, triple fisted.
it's a compliment.
If you would kill for your ideals, then surely you are ready to die for them.
And yeah, they actually have a secondary effect of all things. They give Mistral more than 2 hands. And a whole ass weapon to fight with, too. Yeah, a pole arm. Alrighty. So, Mistral's fight is broken up into like 3-ish phases. You want to technically... Okay, yeah, that shit. You want to just constantly block. You can block the whole entire attack, by the way. Just kind of hard to do it. Sometimes, because you have to block toward the way that she's coming from. By the way, if you attack one of these barrels when Mistral's right next to it, it'll do a pretty decent chunk of damage to her. God fucking Christ. Yeah, this is why, you know, if you're doing this with S rank, it's kind of hard to do it with... It's hard to do it with just very basic shit that you have, and no other weapons / abilities you get later. By the way, the start of this fight... Oh yeah, that's cutscene right here. Start of the fight, you want to take out as many tripods as you can by just doing running slashes. And I know, like, it's kind of somewhat tough to do it sometimes, but as long as you do it and get rid of them, I mean, yeah, they'll respawn eventually, but it saves you a lot of trouble. Let's just say that much. Alright, so usually when I start this off, well, she always runs away anyway, but if you have EM grenades, now would be a good time to have them, which I don't. Yeah, I usually just run up and just attack as much as I can with these little guys. Just, you know, doing very basic attacks. That's what I'll pretty much refer to it probably as. It's just like either sprint attacks or just very basics. Because it doesn't do a lot of damage to like anybody. But to the little tripod things, it does a lot. By the way, that can be parried. I think both can, actually. That dive attack might be able to be parried as well. But at the very least, most, if not all of her attacks should be parryable. Especially that one. If you get the timing on that one down, if you get it really well, man, it benefits like a ton. Oh yeah, I don't have, well, air parries yet, or air block. But yeah, that timing is super tight, by the way, and I mean like incredibly tight. But if you do get a parry in, you can break her polearm, which essentially just breaks her shield. And then she'll just fucking go get a new one. But if you're quick enough on it, you can get some decent bit of damage out of her. And of course, you know, you get some few pop shots in here. There you go. See, I did the parry, but she's ready to go into the next phase anyway. And whatever you do, don't die in this next phase, because if you do, you're going to ruin the song. Alright, here we go. So that's a big giant wave attack. Very painful. Of course. No duh. No dip. By the way, if you're surrounded by enemies, Raiden will typically do like a multi-attack like that. It's realistically only really happens when you're surrounded by enemies. So don't think it's just going to happen just because you did some cool thing to make it happen. God damn. Yeah, if you could just blow up a barrel on her, which one way to do that is just to essentially have her do like her spinning attack toward you. If you can get her to do that toward you and launch into like a barrel, that would be very helpful. Like, I almost had it there, but I fucked up. And then, yeah, she's just gonna run back, basically heal up. Almost. If she's constantly blocking that attack right there, or just any attack, if she's just constantly blocking, then if you just keep up your damage, just keep attacking her, eventually she should just give in, and it should break. But it depends on like your attacks, and how much damage you're actually doing. Everything's relative to like what's specifically going on and how fast you attack too. Which there's an ability later in like a few chapters from now that'll give you that ability to break it at a pretty good pace. I don't want to spoil exactly what it is, but let's just say, you know, you'll get to rip shit. And with that specific move... Fuck. And we're done. Sorry. I just really wanted her dead. What's funny is that you could actually chop up most of her body and leave her legs there, and it'll still be standing there. It's pretty cool, actually.
I lost. So this is how they felt. Dying. For a cause.
Wait. No. Hold on.
I am sorry. He was too much.
I do not need apology. I need you alive.
But I know you will never fall.
What did they talk about?
The two won't go.
There you go.
You never.
That's it. That's basically chapter over. Yeah, there's that guy from earlier.
It's overdose, I am. Surrender. Translation.
Why would I surrender? You are exactly where I want.
Shit.
Built with Russian money to make Russian money. It is no plan for Afghan. It is their burden.
Damn, you crazy psycho bastard.
Now they will be free.
I thought I was going to pull off the RE5 guy and just go boom! I think he forgot that I'm basically mostly cyborg. With a barcode on my head. I can pretty much survive almost anything at this point.
I see. Time to get you out of there. We're sending a helicopter. Secure an LZ.
I think I found one.
Understood.
Right, anyway, yeah. That's pretty much it for this chapter. Let's just go ahead and upgrade real quick. I did every mission, but I, of course, fucked up. And yes, we did get a new weapon, which we'll show off next time. It replaces your heavy attack, basically. Let's see. What should we upgrade? We got strength, which basically just means, obviously, does more damage. You've got absorption, which just pretty much means that, like, the more you attack, yeah, you just get more electrolytes, you get more fuel cells, basically. And then this one basically makes it to where your consumption of fuel is lowered. Very, very helpful stuff. And this is, of course, you have to buy the pole arm. I forgot that. So let's just buy that, I guess. Guess I'll buy a health upgrade and maybe even a fuel cell upgrade while I got the chance. And just for the sake of it. Yep, need that. Is that the... Yeah, I know what that is, yeah. That's up square. I think. I'm not very good at these at all. I've never been good at doing those, to be honest with you. Those moves. I'm not going to bother with enhancing it right now because I just don't really feel like it. Other than that, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I need to do for customization. So, pretty good amount of upgrades if you ask me. And look at that. We're already in, like, file R-02 out of 7. There's 8 chapters total, but the first one's like 00. So R-07 is the last one. And if I remember correctly, R-03 or 4 was really long. And this is the sewer level too. So, oh boy.
Hopefully anyone who notices you will just mind their own business. I'm sure you want the K9000 there along with this one.
I had the good doctor make some adjustments along with the repairs.
That's right, fellas. LQ is back. We kicked his dick and now he's with us.
I say let's throw him a bone.
Wordplay. My exoskeleton resembles a canine. Canines amusing on 2 levels.
Let's go.
He's a good doggy. He understands humor. And yes, you can actually get this as a costume. If you wanted to wear it, that is. Yeah, we fit in right in, huh? Look at that. Poor little guy had to get his stretch on. How cute. God damn. Ryan's got like a fucking goddamn Batmobile or something on him. You can keep the hat.
I guess no lo vimos. Vamos, ya. It's right. I'm in the sewer system.
Alright.
Let's get started. Your mission's to investigate the Desperado-affiliated research center.
I'll end it in a few seconds. I'm just gonna wait for everything to kind of go through and then talk it through. The sewers, honestly, not a favorite level of mine, to be honest with you. Not really looking forward to it, but we gotta do it at some point, right?
Tell me about it. We need you to infiltrate the lab and find out everything you can.
Oh yeah, we're doing the lab shit too. Oh god damn it. It's gonna be a long one,
So I'm looking
I'm afraid.
where the lab might hook up with the sewers.
And then R-03, as we're in 2 right now, 03 should have Monsoon in it, if I'm not mistaken.
No problem.
And then 4 should be Sundowner.
Right. Well, we'll see.
Just to give you guys an idea of like how far in and how long we have to go. Yes, we haven't met Monsoon yet, but
Like experimentation.
which, by the way, I just remember that's gonna be a long fucking cutscene. God damn it,
Oh, right.
those are so fucking abysmally long for that fucking chapter.
Watch out.
Black crocodiles? Could they be talking about UGs?
Maybe just an urban legend. But still, be careful.
Oh, those gorillas, all right. I can tell you that.
You will provide
Sir, yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
commence operation.
All right, now we can finally get on with our lives. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all next time for some more Metal Gear Rising. And as always, take care, everybody.